Arcade Heroes.
Get ready!
Hey everyone, it's Adam with ArcadeHeroes.com. I'm at the Utah Retro Game Expo, and this is the arcade area. So I came here with Alan 1 to help set these up last night, and now we got there are two Recharged games, Asteroids Recharged, which has been out since November 2024, and the new Missile Command Recharged, which started shipping last month in July. So this is the Pro version, which doesn't have the LED T-molding on the sides. This artwork on the side is actually a slightly older version. So the final version, it's almost the same thing, just different placement of the missiles. You have the big red buttons there, and RGB trackballs, and some other features that have changed. So I'll be getting some direct capture footage of this soon. Also been intending to do a comparison video showing Missile Command Recharged versus the on the console versus the arcade, so you can see more of the differences there. But Alan 1 owns a local retrocade called Flynn's Retrocade, and they also have a place where I did a video of this a while back called The Hangar, or a tour of the hangar in Tooele, Utah, and so they brought a bunch of their other games there, but right next to Missile Command Recharge is a cabaret of Missile Command itself, so 45 years apart there. We got Popeye by Nintendo, Moon Cresta by Gremlin and Sega. One that, since I got here today, that's been popular is Super Contra. I almost said Super Cobra, but Super Contra, if you've never played that, it's the sequel to the popular Contra. But a lot of people, like when I was a kid, I didn't realize that Contra was an arcade game first. Everybody thought it was an NES game. So you got Time Pilot, or Konami, Centipede, which is a heavy cabinet from Atari, Robotron 2084, always a fan favorite with the dual joysticks, although it was not the first dual joystick game. Defender by Williams with a blasphemous LCD inside of it. Super Breakout by Atari. Tetris by Atari Games. Chicago Gaming Company Ultimate Arcade with a bunch of games on it. She was playing Bubble Bobble earlier, and now Street Fighter 2. Track and Field by Konami. Galaga by Namco. Actually, this has multiple games on it. So Galaga 2000. Galaxian Party, was that? Plus Scorf. Interesting. So I'm not sure what cabinet, or maybe it was, I think one of the guys said it was a 19-in-1. Maybe it was one of those official ones from way back, but they just changed the artwork to be more Galaga-like. Ghouls and Ghosts by Capcom. Pac-Man by Namco. We got Miss Pac-Man over there, also by Namco. Vanguard by SNK and Century. Sega's Altered Beast, Rise from Your Grave. Mentioned Miss Pac-Man already. Toon Tankum, which was this Konami, I think, and released in the US through Stern. Super Mario Brothers, and then Donkey Kong, Mario Bros, and Donkey Kong Jr. So that's that part of the arcade area. We also have, there's another bar arcade that's local to, they're based out of Ogden, Utah, which is where I used to have a location. And they're called The Lab, or the Lit Arcade Bar. And so they brought a bunch of pinball machines. That one's NASCAR that he's working on. Big Cat, Pirates of the Caribbean, the original one, not the Jersey Jack. Jaws, which they just released the 50th anniversary version of Jaws. The original Kiss pinball. So I should get some footage of these getting played. Got Baywatch, where if you saw the recent Naked Gun remake, that has Pamela Anderson in it as well. It's tough ball. Supersonic, Terminator 2 Judgment Day, and then over there they got a boxer machine, and they're setting up a Pac-Man Battle Royale Championship. So yeah, that's the arcade area here at the Utah Retro Game Expo. Over in this area they have consoles, and something that interests me just because before I was an arcade gamer, I really was into the PC gaming scene and kept my teeth on all sorts of DOS games, which of course included the popular stuff that everybody knows about, like Wolf 3D and Quake and Doom, or I should have said Doom first, then Quake. But they got a nice PC LAN set up here with, you got Doom over here. Looks like you got Quake there, and projecting it on the wall too, and more Quake. So plenty of Quake. So for me, that interests me as well as the arcade stuff. But yeah, this is just part of it. There's another area with a bunch of vendors and such, but that's of course the arcade side. So thanks for watching. Catch you on the next video.